Khyak is a mythical humanoid creature in Newari folklore. Khyak is the attendant of goddess of wealth, Lakshmi, in mythology. Their images are used in different tantric rituals and shrines. They are seen pairing with Kamasha, a skeleton. Mostly, Khyak are depicted as obese, hairy half-human creature with a protruding tongue. According to a very popular folklore, Hindu god Mahadev and goddess Parvati had an argument. In a fit of rage, Mahadev scolded Parvati, claiming that procreation was possible without a woman. Parvati also tried to give birth without having intercourse with Mahadev. Needless to say, both of them gave birth to children on their own. The baby, created by Mahadev without Parvati's participation, was seen in the form of a skeleton without blood, flesh and skin. On behalf of Parvati, the newborn baby without Mahadev's participation was just a lump of flesh without bones. The same child, who was born as a lump of flesh, later became known as Khyak. Philosophers interpret this folklore as a symbol of nature and man and said that life is not possible without the coexistence of man and a woman. The Khyak and the skeleton are nothing more than representation of the same philosophy of life. Therefore, in most of the temples in Kathmandu Valley, the figures of Khyak and skeleton are invariably marked left and right. In Hindu mythology and stories, Khyak is associated with Kuber, god of wealth. In the story of Ramayana, Kuber is mentioned as the son of Vishwa. Kuber, Ravan, Kumbhakarna and Vibhishan were brothers. After the overthrow by Ravana, Kuber settled in Alkapuri of Gandhamadan mountain near Mountain Kailas in the northern Himalayas. Kuber is also known as Yaksharaj and Kinnaraj. The role of Khyak is mentioned as the protector and the property officer of Kuber. It is this myth that brought Kuber and Khyak to the Newar community's treasury. The Newar community worshipping Lakshmi in Tihar is different. Beside Lakshmi, there is a Kuber in one side and in the other there is a Khyak carrying a bag of money. On the day of Dhanya Purnima, new grains are brought into the home and worship. It contains Lakshmi, Kuber and Khyaks made of rice flour. Among the popular classical dances during Mahakali dance of Bhaktapur, there is also a character called Khyak. Similarly, Khyak also plays a major part during Kartik Nach. Khyak also appears as a character in other different festivals and dances. However, in the dances, Khyak is not the main character, but limited as a supporting or comedic character. During the Indra Jatra festival in Kathmandu, dance performers are held at the Darbar Square, where actors dressed in Khyak costumes give dance performance. To the Newars, not all Khyaks are bad. Some are the protectors of the house, family and prosperity. They are also the guardians of good fortune that prevails in the house. Khyak always dwell in the dark as they are afraid of light. There are two types of Khyaks, white and black. The white ones are the good ones who fill the house with good fortune and happiness, while the black Khyaks are equated with bad luck and hindrance. Household Khyaks are revered in Newari houses and reside in the attic or dark storerooms. Khyaks appear in the Bhandar and Dukuti, rooms where grains are stored and where other valuable like gold and silver ornaments are kept. In Newari culture, Khyaks attends to goddess Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth, and pictures of the goddess Lakshmi shows Khyaks guarding the overflowing bags of coins. Khyaks often make significant appearance in Newari Bara or Gufa tradition, a ritual meant for young girls before the beginning of their menstruation or as soon as their menstruation starts. In Nepali language, Gufa means den, where the girl carrying the ritual must recite for 12 days in the darkness of a room, avoiding the sun and the male members of the family. According to Newar architects, Khyaks is the guardian of the house. Long time ago, a mother and a daughter lived in a village. They were very poor. It's time to perform Gufa for the daughter. Anyhow, the poor mother collected some money to perform Gufa to her daughter. When the daughter had to spend time alone in the closed room, the girl became very sick and started losing weight. Coincidentally, in that house, there was a ghost Khyak who lives in a dark corner and is said to be terrifying. Khyak feels pity for the plight of the girl. Then the ghost Khyak started living with the daughter in the guise of a girl. One day, the mother went out of the house. She thanked a woman for sending her daughter as a friend. However, the woman said that her daughter was still at home. After returning home, Khyak, who came as a girl, told the truth. Then the mother happily thanked Khyak. Immediately, the Khyak disappeared. From that time onwards, it has become a custom to set up a Khyak representing ghost as a doll in the room while performing Bara or Gufa. The Bara Khyak is worshipped as a god. Bara Khyak is also a symbol of fear. It is believed that Bara Khyak will protect a girl during her stay in a dark room for 12 days. If a girl dies during Bara or Gufa, she should be buried below the staircase in her own home, and it is believed she will transfer herself into Bara Khyak afterwards. Lampa Khya, who comes to cover people while walking on the road, Thapla Khya, who has eyebrows all over his body, Bhakung Gwara Khya rolls like a ball, Mipua Khya works by lighting fire on his fingers, etc. are some popular Khyaks believed by the people of Kathmandu Valley. Bara Khyak appears in the room where girls are kept in seclusion during Gufa tradition. Lampa Khyak blocks people's way on the dark streets. Boong Khyak is the one who lives at Cropfeld. Some Khyaks are said to be playful and harmless, while others would give a good thrashing to people while competing for space in the rising human settlements. A friendly Khyak fills the home with goodness while bad ones brings trouble. A white Khyak is believed to bring good luck, while a black one can create problems. It is believed that encountering a Khyak can make one ill. Khyaks are said to tickle their victims to death. Household Khyaks usually dwell in the attic and dark storerooms. Khyaks are said to fear electric lighting. Sleeping paralysis is mostly blamed to be the work of Khyaks in Newari culture. Thank you.